It feels like it's been a long time since I've done like an official kind of like WWE video instead of like a little short or anything. Um, but for those of you who don't know why I'm here, it's because we had Money in the Bank over the weekend and we got to talk about it. Um, so let's just jump right into it. Um, but f- first off, though, Worlds Collide, incredible. It was so good. At first, I was just like, yeah, I kind of want to catch it or whatever. No, I was sat for the entire show. Entire show. Like, I didn't miss anything. Except maybe part of the opening when it first started. But I sat for the entire show. It was so good. Like, I'm just like, and why have I not really been watching AAA like that? That has changed. I have followed them on everything as of right now. So I'm here for it. Um, the women's match, insane. Shout out to Stephanie Vacure, who was doing her big one in a matter of 24 hours. Like craziness. So much respect for her and seeing what she's capable of. And I feel like we've only just seen this much, you know. And the Gable and Vikingo match, very, very good. We're not going to get into anything about Chad because, yeah, we're just going to leave it there. So, let's get to Money in the Bank. Okay. Starting with the women's match, of course, because that's how you start the show. And I will say this, though. They lived up to what I feel like a lot of us usually think is that usually the best match in these kind of situations is the women's match. And they did not come close to disappointing. Well, me. You're always going to have the people that are going to complain, but I'm not the one that's going to do that. So, yeah, so the women put on as usual. And I am beyond excited that Naomi is Miss Money in the Bank. Making history as she's doing it. She is the first black woman to be Miss Money in the Bank. Super proud of her. I'm so excited to see where this is going to take her, how much of this is going to propel her into whatever the storyline is going to be. I'm guessing her, Jade, and Bianca, for one, you know, there's still a lot unanswered in things that's happening in that storyline alone. But there's a lot of other things that can be involved as well with Naomi, but otherwise, just super proud of her. There was no interference. We didn't have any, appearances, returns, nothing. So it was pretty clean. It was very interesting, but again, super proud of Naomi. Now, this may or may not be in order, so forgive me. I don't remember the order, so I'm just kind of going as my notes are listed. So. Then we had a last minute match added because of AAA, because of course Dominic Mysterio was in the audience at AAA, and he was talking mess to Octagon Jr. So guess who had a match? And it was a title match. I mean, we should have known they was going to add a match last minute. I don't know if it's because everybody has been complaining about how short the card is or whatever that made them actually do that, or how long in advance, but okay, whatever. The match happened. Dom retained. It wasn't a long match, but it was still pretty entertaining. But yeah, Dom retained. For the first time he's defended that title in a long time. Okay. Becky versus Lyra. I was rooting for Lyra. I pray I'm not saying it wrong. But I figured they were going to give it to Becky. I mean, it was a good match. I was very impressed with Lyra. She's always been good in the ring. It's just, everything else hasn't fully come together yet with her. But she's progressed so much, though, since getting the title. So yeah, unfortunately it ended, with her losing, but it's still going to be interesting because I feel like there's still more that they can do with her and Becky, or just her and her fight back to the top maybe. But you never know. The men's Money in the Bank match. So, I was initially rooting for Solo. Okay. This is prior to Friday Night SmackDown. I was rooting for Solo, and mainly rooting for him because Jimmy was not in that Money in the Bank match, because I just knew he was going to end up in that match. But of course not, right? Solo ended up in there. And I was like, you know what? I wouldn't be mad if Solo won it, until Friday Night SmackDown happened, and he's in the back talking about Jacob, talking about some all gas, no brains. And Jacob overheard him. So, of course, started plotting from there, right? Because of course. And, and also, you know, since Jimmy wasn't in there, kind of rooting for him for King of the Ring. I'm just saying it. I'm just waiting for them to give Jim his opportunity, because Lord knows he deserves it. So, yeah. Okay, so back to that. So after him talking mess about Jacob, I was just like, he gonna ruin his opportunity, or something's gonna happen, right? Sure enough, that's what happened. Solo, I don't want to say he was struggling per se, but of course here comes JC Mateo and Jacob to help him. They kind of helped him clear the ring out so he could get to the ladder, and it was cool for a little bit. And Jacob was like, I love you, Solo. It was like, oh snap, okay. Then Jacob watches Solo climb up the ladder, and then he grabs his leg. So, done. He proceeds to beat him into the mat, okay? And does his thing, all good, right? And then hell continues to ensue after that. And I really thought, I was like, okay, well, since it's now Solo, maybe LA Knight might actually get his chance. This is his third time being in this match. I don't know what they're doing with him, but I thought he was going to get it. And he came close. He came close. Only for Seth's Goon Squad, I'm not saying that disrespectfully, that's just what it is, okay? Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker come out, clear everybody out, and Seth gets the win. He's Mr. Money in the Bank. Am I happy about it? No. And what I am even more unhappy about is that we didn't get Roman, we didn't get CM Punk. But my thought, and I know I'm not the only one who's saying this, is since Seth did get the briefcase and there was no interference, maybe Roman and or CM Punk are going to come when it's time for him to cash in, to mess up his cash in. I'd be here for that. 100%. Right? Now, Jay and Cody versus John Cena and his blonde-headed partner, who I don't feel like mentioning. Sorry, there's a lot going on. It was annoying since Cody volunteered Jay to be his tag partner. I just knew it was gonna be a lot, and everything that happened at SmackDown between all of them is the reason I almost didn't watch Money in the Bank at all, or at least skip their match. I was just like, I don't want to see none of this, okay? But of course, I sat and watched all of it, reluctantly, especially that match. I was already irritated. And of course, right when Jay was about to run it back, which I was just like, if I'm Cody, I'm like, okay, I love this for you. Okay, everybody's heating. We love this, but I need you to preserve your energy for this match. Okay, a lot's happening right now. I need you to. But it's okay. He didn't get a chance to because, again, the blonde-headed tag team partner of Cena comes out and interrupts him about to do it again. But I'm not even going to talk about this match. I mean, it was a lot happening. It was a lot going on. Jay took a lot. He took a lot of hits. He took a lot of slams. He took a lot of everything. You know, like they tried to keep him in the ring as long as humanly possible because of course they would, right? He's the champ. So they did what they could to keep him in the ring, try to take him out. And let's see. Jay was able to take Logan out. Dang it. I didn't want to say his name. uh, yes, it's that serious. Okay, it is. Um, but he ended up spearing him across the commentators' tables. Right? Loved that. Did not love the fact that Jay looked like he was out for a while because of said spear on that person. Um, but he made it to where John was in the ring by himself, and then a hooded figure, because you know WWE loves their mysterious hooded figures, jumped into the ring and proceeded to beat up John Cena, and it was only revealed to be R-Truth, aka Ron Killings, because he's going by his name now because he is back apparently. There's a whole lot of discussion that can be had about that and why they lied about that it was all part of the show. Not getting into that because we're going to be here another 20 minutes. But I will just say this. I'm very happy that he's back. In what capacity? Don't know. For how long? Don't know. But it was just really good to see him. He was definitely a bright spot on that whole show, the whole match, you know. So we'll see. Now, with all of that said, tonight is Monday Night Raw. Yes, I'm recording this on Monday. If it's going up today, I don't know. Hopefully so. Tonight is Monday Night Raw, and we have a title match with Jay defending his title against Gunther. They've been talking about this since before Backlash, almost. It's been a while. It's been in the works. Yeah, because they were talking about it before he faced off with Blondie. So it's here. It's tonight. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how it's gonna go. So of course, there's stuff floating everywhere about the WWE's plans to how this match is going to end or whatever. Look, I'll just have to watch it. I don't want to. I feel some type of way about it, to be honest with you. It's Jay. I will always have faith in Jay and what he can do. Who I don't have faith in is the creative team and the person over them. That's who I don't have faith in, because track record shows why I shouldn't, and I don't care. I don't care how y'all feel about me saying that. I really don't. And also, I guess I'll kind of end it with this. They announced that Mania is officially going to be in Vegas for the second time in a row because they want to double down. That was all just unnecessary. Yeah. So, with me having to cancel my plans I had started to make for New Orleans, I don't even know if Vegas is even going to happen. I don't know. I would love to go to Mania because I feel like a lot of my faves are getting close to retirement, and I want to experience it, obviously, but yeah. So Money in the Bank overall, I mean, it was pretty good. It wasn't anything that I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to talk about this for the next month, or at least up until the next PLE. Like, nah. I mean, the only thing would just be Naomi, because I'm like super stoked that she won. But other than that, there ain't really nothing that I'm really gonna sit here and like freak out about. So yeah, that's that, and I don't want to stay too long on it. So I hope y'all enjoy me yapping. If you have any thoughts you want to share, any of your favorite moments, drop them in the comments. And again, as always, please be kind to each other. Please don't be weird. Please be respectful. Yeah, you know the drill around here. And I will be back, I guess, depending on what happens on Raw tonight and anything else. But I will be back, hopefully sooner than later. I have a lot of things going on, so I'm trying to post more on my channel too. So y'all just keep a close eye on that. And until next time.